Hey everybody, Dave, Blue Jacket 66 here for a quick video. I got a mail day over the last few days. I've been kind of out of town, but had 3 cards that were here when I got home, and I thought I would show them. And I thought it was interesting in that they are the premier players, the best of their players for the 3 major sports: basketball, football, and baseball. So I thought I'd show those. First, I wanted to show off a couple things. I got some mail day. From my friend, It Cometh a Egg. Got some George Brett's. Got this 2012 kind of a 77 cloth sticker repro, which is a fantastic set. I was going to show that, but I couldn't find it. There's an 87 Flair, 89 Flair. Right? '88 Tops. And greatest of all time basketball players. So, Mike, It Cometh a Egg, thank you. Enjoy his channel a lot. A lot going on it, and it's always entertaining. Also from our friend Reese ND. Got some cool George Brett stuff. Several items, all related. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen videos on my, well, you probably haven't, my Hires Root Beer cards that were part of inserts to put in the cartons of Hires Root Beer back in the late 50s, my Aaron's and May's. But they did something similar back in the early 80s. Several soda or pop companies did that. I have George Brett squirt inserts, and Reese sent me several different varieties of the 81 George Brett insert. So you would just sit that down in the carton of 7-Up as an advertising piece. It's a sweepstakes. Win trips to major sporting events. Here's another one. And I did not have these. And Reese, this is really cool. This is an advertising picture for it. And one more. So those are fantastic, Reese. Thank you very much. And Mike, thank you. So those were really cool things to get. I got those both, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Happy to get those. What else have I gotten in the mail? Well, I ordered this a long time ago. This is the Grotesque, if that's how you pronounce it, Project 2020 Brett. So now I have 4 Bretts in hand, and a couple more on order. 2 or 3, I'm not sure how many more of his there are, but 2 or 3 on order that who knows when they're gonna come in. I just ordered the Ermsey. I'm doing the 2020 Brett run, but I ordered the Ermsey yesterday, and it's not a card I would get if I wasn't doing the Brett. No one wants to hear about my 2020 project. Everybody has their opinions and whatnot. It's delightful and it's a lot of conversation, but in my book, it's kind of jumped the shark. The artist doing all these autograph things and bling, and it should be about the cards and about the project, and it's become about other things that make, and it's not so much about the cards to some people. It is very much an intriguing project and set, and I wish it success, but I think it's become kind of goofy, to be honest with you. I did get the, I did order the Ted Williams Tyson Beck. What's that been? Was that last week? Because Tyson Beck is killing it. He's blowing away all other artists, in my opinion. And I had not buying these cards unless I really like them, and majority of them I honestly do not like, if not dislike. That one I really like, so I bought that. The Bretts, I'm buying all the Bretts, and you've heard me say it on my channel over a couple of years, 3 years, that I don't buy cards I don't like, but I'm making the exception with this Brett run because I'm into it, I've started it. So I will be buying Bretts even if I don't like them. This one I like, I don't love. There's nothing particularly artistic about it. It's some guy getting on the computer for, 10 minutes and putting this together, that's fine. Some of the other artists get on the computer for 1 minute and put it together. You know, you always hear people about, hey, I got a great deal. I did not get a great deal. I paid a lot of money for this card, and now it's a $22 card. The interesting thing about it is I'm not sure how much. I paid a lot of money. I paid, I don't know, 150 bucks. And so I obviously bought it at its peak at the end of May. But I'm certainly not one of the people that's going to send back, like these turds that send these back and say there's a scratch on the outside or something like that, and send it back and get their money back and then rebuy it for cheap. If you do that, I don't think you're a very ethical person. Matter of fact, you're a shit. So those people that are doing that, I can't stand. But the thing is he saw what was happening, that prices were dropping, and I'd paid, just say, $150 for this card. So he emailed me, please, you know, what he did is he, on his own, just emailed me and said, I'm partially refunding the card. And I think he partially refunded me, I don't know, 50 bucks or something like that. And I said, thank you very much, but I will, of course, honor, my purchase. So I'm one of these guys that on a few of these cards I overpaid. Everybody else on YouTube and everybody else in the community gets great deals on everything and buys at the low, but at least I'm honest. I bought at the high on that. But it's a fun project, and it's not for everybody, but I wish people wouldn't pretend that it's something that it's not. And these aren't amazing cards. Some of them are cool, but like some of these Riveras and just some of these cards are just terrible. They're just terrible, and everybody knows they're terrible, but some people won't say they're terrible because, they're collecting them or whatnot. 1990 Skybox, Michael Jordan, got that in at some point since my last video. Neat card. Okay, so let's look at these three great players here. Okay, let's start off with the current first, the best football player in the NFL now. As you know, I'm a big Holmes collector. I think I got in pretty early on him, not as early as others, but I got in early. Probably last spring, and then on a YouTube video kind of announced last summer that I was all in and showed some, and I've been accumulating before then and since then. My newest acquisition is this 2018 Panini Prism, the Red Wave Prism. I try to collect a lot of his cards in the red because it just looks so good with the Chiefs uniform. I'm primarily collecting 2017. I have been selling actually a few 2018s just to put the money into other projects. This is numbered to 149. I actually have the tricolor of this card, but I'm actually selling it on eBay just because I kind of want to get, I want to just kind of take some little bit of profit on my 2018s and put it into 2017 Mahomes or other projects, or just bank it. But this is a beautiful card. Again, I'm pretty much collecting just his 2017s, but This one really caught my eye with the red. Who's the best basketball player in the league? I don't know. Some would say LeBron James. This is his 2003 Bowman Rookies and Stars. This card's really difficult to find in high grade. There's always a lot of tons of chipping along these blue borders here. And I even see ones that are in high grade that have terrible chipping along there. I don't know how they're getting 8s and whatnot, but because the edges look just terrible. But this looks minty, very minty. I would like to get the gold version of this. We will see. So happy to get that one. And the last one, best baseball player. So it's Mike Trout. His is 2011 Bowman Draft Gold, the 9. So I think I got a pretty good deal on that. Unlike my Project 2020 cards where I wasn't getting good deals. I think I did pretty well on this one. As well as you can do. So I'm probably nearly trouted out, to be honest with you. I'm still looking at it's 2010. Bowman issue, I'm looking at that. So there they are. That's a pretty good mail week or 2 weeks or whatever it was that I got them. The 2018 Panini Prism, Patrick Mahomes Red Wave Prism. The 2003 Bowman Rookies and Stars LeBron James Rookie. And the 2011 Bowman Draft Gold Mike Trout Rookie. All looking fantastic, and real happy just sitting here looking at those. So I will set those out on my shelf and enjoy those for a while before I kind of put them away. I tend not to have stuff sitting out too much. So you guys have a great rest of the weekend. I got a nice card coming in from an auction house. I won that about 8 or 9 days ago. It hasn't been shipped. I emailed the owner of the auction house yesterday and voiced my displeasure with that because I paid immediately with PayPal within an hour winning the auction, and it still hasn't shipped. So he knows I'm disappointed. And when I show that card, which is fabulous, I doubt I'll mention it again. Maybe I will. So you guys have a great weekend, and we'll look at that new auction house win hopefully the end of next week. We'll see. Talk to you later.